Kelsey Harkness joins us from the Daily Signal right now. Kelsey, how are you?
Good. It's great to be here. How are you?
I am excellent. I appreciate you coming on the program. And Congress isn't just using the appropriations process to go after these executive actions. They're also using the appropriations process to try to curtail some operations undertaken by the Department of Justice, like Operation Fast and Furious and Operation Choke Point.
Exactly. So as a lot of your listeners probably know, Operation Choke Point has been a controversial issue for a few years now. And although, both houses of Congress, both parts of Congress have tried to stop it, they have not been successful thus far. And this week we had the House for the first time defund Operation Choke Point by attaching a rider to a bigger spending bill that goes to fund agencies that the government is basically forced to fund. They can't not fund these agencies. So by using this strategic tactic, by attaching it to a must-pass piece of legislation, there's a better chance that this bill could reach the president's desk.
And again, I think a greater chance that the president would not pick a fight over this, right? I mean, when an appropriations bill gets to the president's desk, maybe if we had a line item veto, then we would see, presidents wield that power. But if they kill an appropriations bill, they're killing funding for the government.
Exactly, and if we saw President Obama pick out on an Operation Choke Point defunding measure as part of a larger bill and say, this is why I am vetoing this bill because I don't like this little measure that would defund Operation Choke Point, first off, that would be huge news. That would show, how much the Obama administration is really behind Operation Choke Point. But it's just really unlikely because, again, this is a must-pass piece of legislation.
Absolutely. So, Kelsey, I guess one of the questions, why haven't we seen this from the House before now? Or have we seen these types of measures from the House in previous years?
So this amendment was really pushed by Representative Blaine Luetkemeyer, and he's been on Operation Choke Point for quite some time now. He's done just about everything he can to attach these amendments to legislation that he's a part of writing. So, I mean, they're definitely trying, but it's not easy. In order for this legislation to pass, it not only needs to be approved by the House, the Senate would have to pass an identical bill, and then it would have to go to the president's desk. And Congress we haven't seen both the House and the Senate be united in their efforts against Operation Choke Point, and that's part of the problem here. So it will be really interesting to see if they do kind of band together because I'm hoping to report on this soon, but I've heard some members in the Senate are interested in holding a hearing on Operation Choke Point, and that would really bring a lot more light to the issue and perhaps give the two houses a reason to work together.
And that would be fantastic. In the meantime, Kelsey, we've heard that DOJ is taking steps not to engage in these types of programs anymore. The FDIC took that letter down from their website, supposedly to make things all better. Are these types of actions targeting firearms manufacturers or payday lenders or pawn shop owners, are they still taking place?
As far as we know, yes. I mean, I still continue to get some stories rolling in. It appears, if someone in the firearms industry does have an issue with a bank for whatever reason, if that's a payment processor, if they're trying to get a loan, they really should bring that to the attention of, a reporter like myself, someone like you, because their story needs to get out there because agencies like the FDIC who regulate banks and were really behind the driving force behind Operation Choke Point, they're saying we're not engaging in these behaviors anymore. But at the same time, the Justice Department doesn't want to end Operation Choke Point. So, if they don't want to end it, but these agencies are saying that we're not engaging in this anymore, it's kind of mixed messages that they're putting out there.
Absolutely. Kelsey, listen, thank you so much for coming on the program, and really do appreciate all of your reporting on Operation Choke Point. This is I think, an underreported story, but it would be woefully underreported if it weren't for you doing what you're doing.
Well, I appreciate that. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll see a Senate hearing in the coming months or weeks.
All right. Thanks so much. Kelsey Harkness joins us from the Daily Signal here on NRA News, Cam and Company.